Today I'm going to be presenting my English 12 2025 senior project presentation. I did my project on interior design, and interior design is something that I'm very passionate about. I love to do. I've taken 3 classes at the high school, and I'm taking a 4th class, which is like an independent study, next semester. I think interior design is a very useful life skill, just to know some basics of it. And today I'm going to be talking about how to design a vision board, because before you start even designing a room, you need to have a vision and you need to know what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create a vision board. To start, I'm going to be showing you guys some examples from past boards that I have made. And this is one from 2 years ago maybe, and there are some pieces missing, so don't mind that. But as you can see, this space that I was designing was a living room space, and I mostly I wasn't picking out furniture pieces. I was kind of doing small design pieces like mirrors and pictures and pillows and stuff like that, because I think at this point I had already picked out some furniture for the space that I was designing. So this, I was just trying to make it look good. So I have some pillows, I have rugs, a mirror, some artwork, and then just other decor stuff like plants, whatever. And then this is kind of like an inspiration picture, and I used this picture to then create this drawing. And in this drawing down here, I kind of picked one spot in the room that I really wanted to focus on, and I drew that as the main focal point for the whole room. And so that's kind of how I did this board. This one was kind of more just a vision for all the little knickknacks, all the little decor things that you might need. So that's one way to do it. Secondly, I have this board, which is kind of large, so I'm going to do little sections at a time. This one is a little bit more in-depth because up here I have a full-on floor plan, so I was able to pick out where I wanted to lay all my furniture and stuff like that. So then the pieces around the board became specific furniture pieces. This bed was going to be in here, and I knew that's exactly where it was going, and that's what I wanted. So I ended up having 2 bed options, but I knew that's exactly where that was going to go. And then with this couch, it's going to go right over here. So this one's a little bit more specific and a little bit more strategic. You know where everything is, you know what's happening. And then there's a couple other ways to make vision boards too. There's also a lot of other ways that you can create vision boards. You can create them online, or just cutouts of magazines and stuff like that. I'm going to show a couple examples of things that I've also done in the past from using Canva and Pinterest. But I kind of like to do it better that way, because it doesn't always have to be perfectly neat. It doesn't have to be this is all the furniture that I want. Sometimes it can just be the vibes that you want for your room, and you can just make a collage of everything that you want. And it might not even be furniture. It could be color. You might have the colors that you want. You might have things that you want to inspire your room. If your room is beach themed, you might have pictures of shells and stuff. You might have pictures of the ocean. Just things that you want your room to be inspired by. In these next 5 boards, I used a lot more than furniture. I have specific colors picked out for some of them, but I also have in this one, I have flowers and surfboards just to kind of create the vibe that I want. It's not all going to be furniture. This one has some furniture pieces, but it also has some artwork, and it has flowers, and it has other stuff like that. And then they're just kind of all mushed together. There's no layout, specific design. I just kind of put things where I thought they would go. This one in the middle, it has 4 flowers, and that's the color scheme that I used for this whole project that I did. And then this last one, it's an apartment, and it has some furniture, but it also just has a lot of random things just for fun. I think it's really important to learn how to create a vision board, just because first of all, you get to be creative, and second of all, it helps with when you're creating a space, to bring it all together, to make it all go together, because you don't want to be like out looking for furniture and you find a dresser and it looks really cool and you bring it home and you realize this doesn't go with anything else that I have picked out. So it also, I think it's great for kids our age to learn how to do this, because we're about to go to college and we're going to live in dorms, or we're going to move out and live in apartments, and we're going to need to know how to do this stuff. So having a way to put all your ideas out there so that you're able to create a piece that in the end looks great and people can come into your living space, into your home, and it'll leave a good impression on them, and it'll also just be your own space that you created, and I think that is great. So I hope that by learning a little bit about creating a vision board, you are able to then take this information and use it next time you want to design a new space. Thank you.